Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another segment of our broadcast, Lector Business on the Rahim Show. And as you all know, I am your host, Ricky Ali. I want to welcome my viewer on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok as well. I want to thank all of you who subscribe to our platform and also make some comment and share it as well. We highly appreciate all of you for that. And tonight, we're just going to talk about things that help small businesses to succeed, but we're going to use three successful small businesses as a pivotal, image that you can be able to emulate, especially for some of you who desire to do business. And I'm going to also tell you that for some of you who want to get into business, there are three important things that you might ask yourself before you get into business. We're going to talk about that momentarily, but I also want to tell you that please share the podcast, make some comment. We will highly appreciate you for doing so. So let's get into business as usual. We are here just for a short time on our broadcast. We also use this podcast to be able to help people, because the whole goal about our podcast is to provide you information and tips that you can utilize to make your business successful. So we're going to talk about things that small businesses can use or do to succeed. So if you are a business person, this is a time for you to watch our podcast and be able to utilize some of the things that we're going to talk about on our show tonight. But let me just talk about three of Liberian finest small businesses. My friends, some of them like a brother and sister to me. So I'm going to talk about them, and then we're going to set the tone because of their dedication and their obsession to doing well in the Liberian community. So I really admire them a lot. So we're going to talk about them. But if you are watching the show via Facebook and YouTube, please share the podcast, make some comment. We will highly appreciate you for that. So let me just put down the string so you can be able to see. All right. So tonight we're going to use these three Liberian businesses. I got my own personal friend and brother there. I got Sao, and I also have my sister Antoinette. So I'm going to use these businesses because these people are doing an excellent job, and because of their dedication, and obsession to what the passion that they have to do business, it made me to feel that I think they deserve a lot, to talk about. So we're going to use them for our show tonight. So please share the podcast, make some comment. We will highly appreciate you for that. So let me start with my own brother and friend, T. Benz, Classic. I started knowing this fellow in Liberia when I was behind Fana. This guy, he started his collabo, and his, somebody who loves how to look good all the time is this guy. He used to come to the store and buy some things for us, and that's how I got to know him as my friend. But ever since he found himself, in clothes industry trying to sell things, he got upset about fashion and things. So you can see in the above here, and he got his own, business called the T-Benz, Classic. Sell a lot of great, suit. If you want great suit for service, you just reach out to him. You can also contact me, and I can be able to give you more information about him as well. And then another friend, Sal, oh, this guy is so good when it comes to fashion design. He's somebody who have that, skill set when it comes to designing his own product that he calls simple but heavy. I'm one of the person who have tried his product several times, and I love some of the product. He's a very good, fellow and a brother of mine. He sell a lot of great, product. And then not forgetting my own sister Antoinette, who is, in the African, when it comes to African collection, she does a lot of pretty good work when it comes to African, product or so. So if you need some African slippers, ladies, predominantly ladies are more, things that she really, supplied a lot. So if you need something for your wife, if you need something for your daughter, if you need something, as a lady, if you're watching my podcast, you need a lot of African clothes. I know a lot of time, even our white folks also love the African clothes when they see it on us. So I want to encourage you, if you need some, please reach out to me. And I tell you, you can get some of these beautiful things from the people names that you see up here that I'm using. They've been, doing a lot of great, work when it comes to the small businesses. So I already admired, and that's why I wanted to use them as, for some of you who want to get into business. This is these are people that you can use. You can ask because they've been in business for long. The dedication, the vision, and some of the strategic approach have created that avenue for which you see them in business today. Because a lot of time people start business, but they don't even go farther, and the business tend to break down. But these people have been in business for a long period of time. So just reach out to them or reach out to me, and we can be able to contact them and whatever you need. And if you need business advice, you can reach out to them. But let's discuss what are some of the things that small businesses need to succeed. I tell you, without a business plan, without a business plan, or without action, the marketing plan of the business will just be worse. You got to understand, without action, every time you want to get into business, it comes with action. You have to put in the work. If you don't put in the work, you don't expect result. You cannot put in B, you expect to have A. No, it doesn't work that way. You have to put in A before you get A. The outcome of what you put in is what you get. So that is just, the simple mathematics. And doing business is not a rocket science. It's not something that, you're just going to, no. You have to put in the work. And it requires dedication, vision, strategic approach. We keep mentioning these things because they are very important in the business. And the spirit for some of you who want to begin business today, right? 3 things you have to ask yourself. 3 things. These 3 things are very important. And you cannot leave the 3 things out of your business because you will end up having problem